gave you everything. But everything isn't enough sometimes.
We tend to talk in terms of black and white, but life is lived in the gray, you know what I mean? And that works on so many levels of, you can be on one end of thing, on one complete end of the spectrum, politically, whatever it is, you know, however you want to look at it, economically, but at the end of the day, it's about how black and gray, you can't have one without the other. And it's where they connect that really matters, because if you think about it, there's grays come in different hues. There's only one black and there's only white. And life is lived in the gray because we're always interacting with each other in different ways. We're always communicating, whether it's on an economic level, whether it's on a personal to personal level, you know. For me, it's just about being able to be in that space where everything connects, because that's where life is lived, you know what I mean? That's where you can really see the full breadth of experiences. And me having lived, I think about it as me having lived in all the places that I've been able to live, because you get to see a fuller perspective on what life really is, how life really is, you know? And so it's about perspective. That's what it's about, the perspective of being able to exist in the eye of the storm, but also see outside of it. And you know the black, you know the white, but you live in the gray because that's where the connections happen. And that's really how we advance, is when we connect.
Into flights at the height of a white owl. Been a bird of prey, preparing a nice prowl. Every time I step into critics, they might scowl, but I got some wisdom in me, so you better pipe down. Through the noise, been in sync with the frequency. Got some lovely ladies, and I think they wanna be with me, at least get next to me. Some even dream about undressing me. I'm trying to spread a legacy, so y'all can check the pedigree. I've been the...
Why music?
I don't know, I think for me, it's always just been in me to do it, you know, whether it was me playing the cello when I was younger to you know, starting to do poetry and kind of bringing the two together. It just felt like a natural marriage, you know. I always loved to write, I always loved music. I was always the kid that everywhere I go, and even to this day, I walk around with headphones, you know. I always gotta have a soundtrack to my life, so to speak. So after a while, it was like, well, why don't I make my own soundtrack to my own life rather than, you know, playing somebody else's songs. I can most capture my own experience through my own voice.
Been the mug, I lit off vanilla Dutch. Treated like a crutch, and some say it got me stuck, but it truly got me rooted. Zoo suited like I'm about to start a movement with the pencil, draw machete, stepping steady, ever ready. Cause you can't have fiestas unless you got some fetty. So I'm about to go and get it. You slide into the caddy, I'ma slide in if she let me. She asked if she the one, had to tell her I got plenty, but she cool. Nothing changes but the winds and the seasons, the colors of their hair, the trees, the reasons for what. For what I can't explain. Somehow we gotta make it, somehow we maintain. See, nothing changes but the winds and the seasons, the trees, the reasons for what.
I mean, words is without words, we're not human. We don't, you know, we all have different words, we all speak different languages, but at the end of the day, when you are going about your day, you have to use your words. And so for me, it was about discovering the best way to express what was going on in my mind, and especially for me, because if you know me, you've seen my handwriting. I have the worst handwriting. I can't express myself through a painting unless it's Jackson Pollock, and I'm just throwing no, I don't have whatever. I don't have that gift, and so for me, having that avenue as words, that was just where my creative expression and what I go through in my own head, in my own daily life, that's the best way for me to express myself. And it's something I've been doing for a long time. Plus, I think when you observe the world, you observe it through a lens of you have to put words to everything. We use language, we have to use the words that are within our vocabulary to express what we see, what we experience, and how we experience it. I mean, I think art is just a creative expression of any feeling, emotion, idea. And it's something, like I said, it encapsulates like a moment, a time, and something that you can just share. That can be, I think other people can connect with it. That's what makes it art, is that it comes from you, or comes from the individual, but it's also you, that piece as your individual is a reflection of other people's humanity as well. And I think that's what makes art so powerful, is because it connects the humanity.
Now for what I can't explain, somehow we gotta make it, somehow we maintain. Since Big Papa was pushing the big bodies, always felt like John Gotti every time I rode shoddy. Pull up in the lobby and he always got cocky, sauced off the Johnny Walker when the road got rocky. But that never stopped me, no, I had to get to stepping, had to make the bread lever, roll a lucky number 7. And I do this for my brethren, every tia, every tio, and every single primo that came across the Rio. Had the rosary up in the expedition, always on an expedition, never had an exit mission. Like when Mexicans was exed about the mission, it's an inquisition, extensions of Azteca, have to representa, have to let them know that the path we walk is destined, have to be the one to breathe the life inside these lessons, have to be the one to learn to count your every blessing. Man, that's why I'm never stressing, no. Nothing changes but the winds and the seasons, the colors of their hair, the trees, the reasons for what. Now for what I can't explain, somehow we gotta make it, somehow we maintain, see.